You might recognize Lisa Marie Nesbitt. She is on our board of directors, and she also was the person that got us in here to the country club. So thank you, Lisa Marie, and tell us where are we at.
All right, so Falmouth Country Club is a great club to join if you golf, if you enjoy tennis or swimming. They have plans either for all three of them. You can opt to do just the swimming and tennis. And this year they've actually added it so that you can pay monthly, so you don't sort of have that large wham at the beginning of the year, and you can kind of spread it out over the cost of the year. So you can either see myself or individuals downstairs if you're interested at all. By joining, you golf here, Sunday River, Wells, and don't quote me on 5 to 9 hole courses, and they're all beautiful and wonderful. So thank you very much to Falmouth Country Club for hosting our event here. And
let's introduce John Jenkins.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'd like to start off by saying two of the most important words I ever learned are the words thank you. And I'd like to start off by thanking the leadership of Think Local, and especially Jeff, who got me here today. So please say thank you very much. These wonderful people. But ultimately to say thank you to everyone in this room and everyone who wanted to be in this room. Can those who are here now, if you have at least one arm free, can you link that arm with someone else that's nearby? You don't have to know the person, and get permission first. Get permission first. We don't want to start any trouble in here. And if you can all face this way, that'll be great. Okay, just link your arm. So just touch their shirt at least, if nothing else. They say, don't touch me. Touch their shirt at least. Okay, on the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to take just one little baby step forward. On the count of 3, and as we do so, I'm going to ask you to say, we're off to see the wizard. Hey, people, work with me here. On the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to step one step forward, and while you're doing so, we're going to say together, we are off to see the wizard. Is that okay? This is the fast group. Okay. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
We're off to see the wizard.
Okay, stop. Okay. Step back. You can let go now. Let go. Give me some hand. Well, that's tough as it gets. I use that little silly analogy because we're talking about the 4th year celebration of Think Local. And this idea of comparing it to a classic like The Wizard of Oz. Many people have seen that and have enjoyed it over the many years, ever since you were youth and up to your adulthood. But there's retelling of that story in the sense that you had 4 individuals, did you not? 5 souls, of course, because total, you can't forget total, okay? But these 4 individual persons involved in that, and each one supported the other. Each one was courageous enough to also take that step forward. And Dorothy could have stayed in her comfortable surroundings within the house that landed in Oz. But she said, gee, to get to the solution, to live my dream, to get back home, I have to take a step forward. And she kept taking that step forward as they all followed the yellow brick road. And isn't that what you do every day? Courageous. Challenges in front. Daunting circumstances. But in spite of the flying monkeys and all the other stuff and anything else that flies around, you're still willing to say, I'll take the next step forward. And my friends, having been serving in a public capacity, I used to have the language of, we need economic development, therefore we need to try to get resources to attract new businesses in and to grow the economy. Until I woke up. Can everybody say, awaken? Awaken. Thank you very much. I had an awakening in that I said, whoa, wait a minute. What if people from away aren't any smarter than those who are here? No, it's a wild idea. I know it's a crazy idea, yeah? I'm just thinking. What if people from away aren't any more talented than the people who are here? That's a wild idea. But yet, my language used to be around, let us take our valuable resources, limited they may be, and invest into someone who's away to come here and give us what we don't see here already. But I had to awaken to realize it's like dancing with someone else's date. And you mistake it for love. And then you're heartbroken when they leave you. But if you dance with those who are here, as someone taught me, you dance with the one who brought you. Those are the people that are in this room. You dance with the ones who brought you. That's what makes our community grow. That's what makes the economy grow, because grow your little businesses to the point where other people are trying to coax you away from Maine. But my concern and my courageous encouragement is to say, don't leave. And people who are here, who do grow their business, tend not to leave. Why? You have roots here. This is a quality place to be. Not to be from, but to be. And the idea is the soil is fertile here. It all starts with that concept of those four people who were committed to each other as they took that next step forward down that yellow brick road. And also the fact that Oz did not give anything to them that they didn't already have. But they were awakened to the magic within. That's what you're doing every day, every time you think local. That's what you're doing. You're waking up, and hopefully you're waking your neighbor up to invest here now. Can everybody say Booker T. Washington? I'm not going to give you a history lesson. Tuskegee, that whole thing. But back in the day, need not go way back into that, he gave a speech way back in the day as he was founding Tuskegee Institute. And he gave those investors who were looking to go elsewhere, offshore, with the limited resources of this country, and he said, cast down your buckets where you are. And that's what I'm saying to everyone who's in public office. Cast down your buckets where you are. We have some talented people here. Don't look elsewhere for that you already have. You're already wealthy beyond imagination. Acknowledge it. Wake up and embrace it as we all take that step forward. Our Maine's economy goes forward because of what you do every day by thinking local. Our community's dream gains a voice when you think local. And it becomes a vocal voice because you think local. 4 years is no little walk in the park. Because we didn't forget Toto, next year is Toto's year. We're talking about 5 years. So I say to you, thank you very much for what you do every day. And I know that sometimes you can't make meetings, and some people say, well, I don't know if it's worth it. But my friends, if nothing else, it gives encouragement. See, courage is what you have as an individual. Encouragement is what you give to someone else. And it gives encouragement to someone else to say, well, gee, I was thinking about quitting, but you know what? It's tough. Of course it is. But I'll take that one more step. one more step. And that's what makes champions out of folks, is the willingness to take that one more step in spite of the challenges. Is it difficult? Yes. But take the step anyway. I think they, in some circles, call that faith. And no one has seen the wind in this room, I imagine. But you see the effects of the wind as the flag unfurls. Faith, my friends, is like the wind. You don't see it like you see this piece of paper, but you see it at work in people's lives as they are willing to take that next step. So I say to you, keep the faith, keep in touch, and keep thinking local. Thank you very much.
Video.
Never lose your memories to deteriorating VHS tapes by having Digital Video Magic convert them to DVD today.
I am so glad I went to Digital Video Magic and had all of my VHS tapes converted to DVD.
Preserve your memories forever. Call Digital Video Magic now before it's too late.